Welcome to the Sleazy Podcast, the podcast about anything and everything, but mostly TV and movies. And now it's time to get sleazy.
Should have had it do it live.
Yeah, we should have had Jason do it live. Welcome back, everybody. This is the world-renowned Sleazy Podcast. It's true, we got stats, sir. Tonight is our Halloween edition, so that means our third annual horror trivia. And I'm your host, Sleazy. Tonight I'm joined by the not-so-on-time Mr. PBS.
Clearly.
And Robzilla.
What's up?
And joining us from the Chicagoland area is Hot Sauce, as always.
I'm here.
Okay. And our challenger for tonight in horror trivia is an old dear friend of mine and Robzilla's, Mr. Matt.
How's everybody doing?
We're doing good, man. How are you?
Doing well. Happy to be here.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, we're happy you came by, you know, because every year there seems to be somebody that talks a little shit. And then when it's time to invite people, they're like, I don't know about that, dude. Can't come. Can't come. Got plans.
Whatever.
Got plans. Or I don't leave the house. I never leave the house. But
You know that's BS because I never leave the house.
and you're here.
And
You're
you're
here. We
You do
appreciate
leave the house, but it is as little as you humanly possible can get.
It really is.
He went to AEW this week, ladies and gentlemen, and witnessed the almost paralyzing.
The death of Hangman Page.
Yeah. He got a little whiplash, and everybody thought he was paralyzed, but it was really just a concussion.
It didn't look as bad. Like I've seen way worse clotheslines than I have seen with that one.
It's
And
funny.
nobody thought Dale Earnhardt was dead either.
That
There you
is
go.
true. That is true.
That was a devastating day for my father.
Where's the video at here in our messages? I just want to show this video real quick. I'm going to pause this, then we'll share it to the screen. This is how up close PBS and Mrs. PBS were to the action here. So, present this.
Compression on the video is a little shoddy because I sent it through Messenger.
All right, so this is the
What is?
He's coming by. There's PBS in the green shirt.
I don't know. Sometimes can you get too fired up?
He's right here.
That's kind of
No
how
such
the
thing
page
as
is.
too fired up, in my opinion, when you're fighting someone like
Uh-oh.
John Moxley.
Especially for this prize here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh!
That's right. What is?
Yeah, that wasn't the part where he almost died, though.
And that's the funny part. Like that's probably the most dangerous thing he did all match.
Oh, and tonight, guys, we have Chuckles, the laughter that you hear at the beginning of every show. You want to come say hi to the camera, Jason?
No, I
Get up.
don't want to.
Get up and give him a wave, man.
Out of the camera.
Jason is here. He wanted to come out tonight. I was like, will you take pictures while you're here? And he was like, sure. So, yes, normally Mrs. PBS took pictures last time, but she has to work tomorrow. What time she got to work?
Not 4 a.m.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be going out either. But so our first segment is going to be the Halloween movies on Ranker. So we thought about it. We were like, should we give our own rankings? No, it takes too much time. We're just going to go on Ranker and we're going to vote them up or down. So, you a fan of Ranker?
I'm not familiar with it at all.
Hot Sauce. I mean, I'd heard about it. I'd never been on it, but Hot Sauce made us get on it last week and we ranked horror movies up and down.
Okay.
So, all right. Let's see here.
Robzilla's already on there getting a head start.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just looking.
Stuff in the ballot box.
So go ahead and wear your crown, by the way.
I don't know if it'll work with my headphones on.
Well, you just put it on real quick. This is our champion. He finally got his trophy for the last 2 years as a crown. Tonight's episode is sponsored by Burger King. Make sure you go out and get the Ghost Pepper Burger. Hot Sauce did. He didn't really care for it.
No, it was acceptable. It wasn't any heat level.
It was acceptable. You seemed like you were just meh about it.
Because it was a good Whopper. It wasn't anything fancy. It was acceptable.
Nice.
There
Decent
was
amount
no
of heat.
to it.
No heat.
No heat.
Oh.
So I had a good taste to it.
Mhm.
You like my Hollywood Hogan look I got going here for Halloween just a little bit?
I See
little
that?
feather boa, some sunglasses. The Hulk Hogan themed sleazy shirt, Sleazy Mania.
I like it.
You want one, don't you?
You know I do.
Okay, maybe for Christmas, sir. Actually, you did the show, so I got to find something for you. You know.
Hey.
We're gonna start making hats now. You shared that link.
Yes, spring is going to start making hats. I don't know. We'll have to see what the cost is and all that. It may just be cheaper to find somebody to do hats.
Mhm.
I've always wanted to do an Old English hat, so we'll see. Old English text, anyways. But here we go. All right, so here we go. I'll make this full screen for those of you on YouTube. Okay, so every movie in the Halloween franchise ranked best to worst. Number 1, we have the original Halloween. I think I'd agree with that. How about you guys?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's number
agreed.
one.
Yes.
And as you can see from our previous session, we did up this one originally. All right, moving on to the number 2 spot. We've got Halloween 2. What do you think about that one, Mr. PBS?
Like I said, I like it, and I think it purposely tries to adhere to what Carpenter did in the first one. I don't know if I think it's number 2 though.
I definitely don't think it's number 2. How about you, Robzilla?
I don't think it's number 2, but it could go down a peg. But
Hot
it's very
sauce?
close.
It ain't fucking moving down. It's the epitome of what a sequel should be.
I'm
Oh,
voting
you
it.
sorry
I
ass.
agree with hot sauce.
You,
I do like it.
you like it? I mean, it's nice that it's like
Continuation.
right after Halloween 2, but I don't think it's the number 2 Halloween movie in the series. And by the way, we also have Chuckles back there. So he's volunteered his services tonight for pictures.
Yo, he's servicing all right.
Yeah. All right. At number 3, we have 2018's Halloween. What do you guys think?
I keep it. I really enjoyed it.
You keep it?
Mhm.
Not quite number 3 for me.
Well,
not top
I'm
three.
not voting it down for you because you're late. So that's all you need to know about that, biatch.
Indeed.
All right. So moving on to number 4, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers.
Kind of shitty mask aside. I really like the whole vibe of Halloween 4.
It's
the-
probably one of my favorite
The
ones.
opening montage.
They really did fuck the mask up in this one.
Yeah.
The opening montage, like him escaping from the ambulance in the rain. I mean, that whole
We mentioned that this is the one where they blow him up with grenades
the
and
end,
shit.
yeah, they
They
throw
They
him
get
back.
trapped in the house too with the sheriff's house.
Yeah.
Right?
Like it's got steel doors and they can't get out. And
Yeah. This is a good one. I really like this one.
every time it's on, I always watch it no matter what.
How about you, Hot Sauce?
It's good where it's at.
Okay. We won't up or down it.
You can up it, but it's good where it's at. I don't have an issue with
We'll up it then.
Ooh.
How
I
about
haven't seen this one. I might check it out tonight when we're
What?
done with this.
68% of people agree with us?
Did we make it 69?
No. All right. Number 5, Halloween H2O 20 years later. I got to say, I was talking to Muzz when we were at the last toy show, and we were talking Halloween movies, and he brought up a really good point. He was like, Halloween 1, 2, and then H2O are like the perfect series in that timeline.
Mhm.
I got to agree, man. I think
It's pretty good.
H2O is one of my favorites.
Yeah, it hit right when we were the right age too.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
I wish I would have seen it in theaters.
Well,
I
if
think
they
we
were
did.
showing it again, I would go.
I'm not sure if we saw it in theaters. But I remember seeing it in theaters because at the end, like
Everybody cheered.
everybody cheered at the end of it. We're like, oh my
I could
god.
I could see everybody cheering. And that's another one. They should have just left it there, but they had to go on.
Yeah.
And
it's
it was like,
it's
why?
It's the film company.
What do you think, Hot Sauce?
I'm good with it.
You're
I'm
good with it?
moving it up.
All right. I agree.
Bump her up.
Bump it up. 67% of people agree with you. All right. Halloween Kills at number 6.
That can go down.
The sequel to 2018 Halloween.
I did not see this one.
You didn't see this one? You got to watch these, dude. Watch them this weekend.
I haven't
I
watched
thought it
the 3 yet either.
You haven't watched Halloween Ends yet?
Nope.
But you've seen this one, though, haven't you?
Nope.
Oh, you haven't seen this one, huh?
Nope.
It's, for what they are, the movies in their own trilogy, I think they're all, the 2018 one I thought is a great sequel for, doing it 40 years later and ignoring the original sequel. And the way they ended it, They should have just left it, and it would have been a masterpiece, I thought.
But yet again,
money.
Money
We got to
talks.
make more money.
Yep.
So, it is what it is. Is it number 6? Probably not.
no, I would put that down.
They didn't pick the best picture for this movie either. No, that
Yeah.
doesn't make me want to watch this.
Judy is Judy Greer. Is that her name?
Yeah, I
she's
like her.
she's so smoking hot.
Yeah, I agree.
She's hot, man. But yeah, she was really good in these Halloween movies too. So I think I'm gonna vote it down.
I
even
vote it
though-
down.
Well, you got to think what do we have left?
Yeah.
We got Rob Zombie, we got
Buster
6,
Ooh, that is true. Well,
and we've got Resurrection.
let's stay neutral on this. For
I'm kind of neutral on
Yeah.
that. It's
Oh, don't
I-
worry, 3's in there too.
silliness aside. I like it for the most part. There's some obviously over the top kind of dumbness, but
All right, number 7 coming in is
Good
Rob
zombie.
Zombie's Halloween.
See, now I liked this one.
I think it's one of the better remakes.
Yeah.
for its time. And
If they would have left it alone, it'd been
again,
fine.
leaving it alone. Do another sequel.
Remake, just leave it alone. Remake, then just leave it alone. Remake, then just leave it alone. Rob wants 20 remakes, but just don't make any more after that.
Rob wants 20 Halloweens. He wants the Halloween 2018, Halloween 2019.
Fuck
Halloween.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
As long as
Nice and simple.
as long as the movie ends on a nice note, then I'm fine with it, you know. But there's something about Rob Zombie, like he seems to do okay on, you know, movie, like when he gets a fresh take on a movie, and then if you let him keep going,
What?
he's obsessed with putting his wife in fucking movies.
Well, I think with this one, like they were like pretty much forcing him to do it. He didn't really want to do it.
What's my old saying? You know, Rob Zombie makes horror movies for stinky people. So when you go to a horror convention, you'll know.
You know the Rob Zombie fans?
Yeah, you'll know the Rob
You'll
Zombie
know.
fans.
I don't have much of opinion on that one.
I
I've
love
only
the
seen
guy's
it once.
I love the guy's music, love it. But when it comes to fucking movies, man, he's just hit or miss, mostly miss. All right, number 8, Halloween 5: The Revenge of Michael Myers.
You know, I want to like 5, but the last time I watched it, it was a bit of a slog.
It
Yeah.
is.
I hate the mask too.
Yeah.
I really hate
Look,
the mask.
how did it get worse from 4 to 5?
Yeah.
Like, you think they would have gotten some input back? Like,
The
you
only
need to
thing
clean
I-
the fucking mask up.
The only thing I can think of is that he was in the water and then it was just kind of corroded. Maybe
Don't
but
make excuses up for him. though.
I know.
Don't be logical about this, Robzilla.
Well, how did it get cleaner?
He looks more like Sting than Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Sting.
Yeah, that is a bad mask right
Freaking
there.
horrible.
Like, there's things I like about it, but it just as a whole movie, it's kind of no.
Vote it down.
They changed the Myers house. It is kind of fun watching the end where like Loomis sets all the traps for him or whatever.
Yeah,
Die.
But-
Die.
like he just takes that cop out in the top of the house so easily too. It's like, and he was the worst shot ever for a cop too.
The dude had a shotgun, decide not to use it. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, he pulls out the
6-shooter revolver.
Yeah, the 6-shooter revolver and misses him. But 53% of people agree with us. All right, moving on. Halloween 6. This is Paul Rudd's Halloween. And this one is
Boy, it tries. I got to give it that. It tries.
it
to-
does.
Yeah.
Like, and they like for what they did, you know, like the guy with who was the shadow guy in 5, and was he in 4? I can't remember.
I don't know if they ever say like
No,
who he
he's
is.
in
He's
5.
part of
Yeah.
the cult.
Well,
It's part of the cult. He's one. He's
they
basically
say
like,
who he is in 6.
Yeah. Well, you do. You see him and talk
But
to him.
they really try to wrap everything together and explain why Michael Myers isn't going away.
Whether you like it or not.
You know, I actually do watch this one every year.
Oh, it's one of your
Well, and
guilties?
that's the thing too.
I like Paul Rudd in it.
Oh yeah, he's great. But with this, actually, that I watched the director's cut. The director's cut's way worse.
That's
They
what
actually
you
did it
said.
a lot better. Yeah. So I mean, with this, it's a lot better. But
I'm going to vote.
both are kind of terrible.
oh yeah. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying, what's worse is the director's cut.
Look at
Way
that.
worse.
62% of people agree with us. I'm voting
Like I
it down.
say,
What do you think, Hot Sauce? Is that the right
No.
move? Vote it down?
Down, down.
I always enjoy, you know, how he preys on the family that moved into his house. And the ladies down there like washing clothes or whatever.
don't move into the Myers house.
Right. Number 10.
Totally wrong.
Down.
Way
I
higher.
couldn't even get it out.
Way higher.
Down.
Halloween
Trash.
I don't think it's a bad movie.
No.
Is it the best of the Halloween series movies? No, not a chance.
Do you think it's rated the way it is now just because it's
At
not
number
Michael
10,
Myers?
I think
Is that
it's
what it
somewhere
is?
middle of the pack. I mean, probably behind 4.
Oh,
But
it's definitely behind.
Better
4, I
than the
think.
Rob Zombie one, right?
Oh, absolutely.
It's better than the sequel to the Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
Rob Zombie sequel. Hot Sauce says vote it down.
All the way down to the fucking bottom because it ain't got a goddamn thing to do with Halloween and Michael Myers. Get it the fuck out of there. You can call it whatever you want. Get it the fuck out.
I kind of hope they do more Halloween anthologies now
Well, that
that
was what
they've
they're supposed to.
kind of ended, a story arc.
Mhm.
I think that would be cool. A new Halloween movie every year,
Good
kind of
way
like
to take it.
Saw.
No.
But not with the same killer, just something different every year.
Yeah, that's what they were supposed to do. It was really
Halloween
supposed to be.
3 is probably the Halloween I rewatch the most.
Loser. We're gonna keep it neutral, just out of respect for the champions. The champions' opinion.
Down.
Number 11.
You better
Halloween.
watch out. This, I mean, I'm told that there's a lot of reappraisal going on with Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Fuck
No.
this movie.
Yeah.
The whole movie, Michael Myers is just like hallucinating over Rob Zombie's wife. That happens to be.
I haven't seen.
And he's walked in the goddamn
She
wilderness.
plays
for a year.
Michael's mother.
Okay.
Rob Zombie. Whenever he makes a movie, he's like, I gotta keep Sherry and
Sherry.
working.
Got to keep her busy.
Gotta keep her working, and it'll be fun. We can bond, hang out on set. I can bark orders at her, feel like a man, But she's not good, man. And he ruined the fucking sequel. He had a great chance to make something incredible here. He fucked it all up. They
say you got to watch the right version. I forget what it is. I think because both of his has a theatrical cut and a director's cut.
It does.
And one of them they say one version is better, and the other one they say the other version is better. So I think they say the director's cut of 2 is better and the theatrical of 1 is better. I could have that backwards, but I've never actually seen this one.
What do you think?
I don't think I've seen a director's cut to tell you that it's better or worse.
So are we up or down on this one? Down. 70% of people agree with you. All right. Number 12, Halloween Ends.
I think over time it's going to go up.
I do. I really think that this will be a cult classic eventually.
It'll go up,
especially with all the hate motherfuckers are giving it.
Dude.
Signing petitions for Universal to reshoot or Blumhouse to reshoot this.
Yeah,
well, boo-hoo.
Like, is it really that? It's not that bad.
No, it's not.
They're mad because there's not enough Michael in it. Understandable.
I applaud them for going in a completely different direction while maintaining the original story arc and making this the third installment of their trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
But
they certainly don't hit a home run with the movie.
No, they don't.
But boy, they tried.
But I think over time, people appreciate what they were going for, and they really paid homage to Halloween 3 too.
Yeah, a lot of Easter eggs.
Yeah, Easter eggs, and I mean just the feel of it.
Well, they've done that with a lot of the trilogy in this series too. A lot of Easter eggs from the third one to pay homage to it.
They pretty much remade 1, 2, and 3 to an extent. But look, it is not that bad. It had great kill scenes in it. It had a unique twist to it. And I won't say twist, but a unique storyline. And they tried something different. They didn't give us the same Halloween Michael Myers versus Laurie movie.
Like, look, if you want to watch Michael Myers stab somebody for 90 minutes, you got like 13 movies to choose from.
Right.
Just not this one.
Right. And there is a lot more deeper meaning in some of these movies that they kind of allude to in the 2018 and Halloween Kills.
Yeah.
And I mean, they really kind of clue you in on what's going to happen.
I'm wondering why they're using a still from Halloween Kills for Halloween Ends.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. All right. I'm just going to leave that one there. Halloween Resurrection.
Down.
Rob's favorite one.
This is the most terrible Halloween movie there is, I think. What do you think?
It's a tie between that and Halloween 2, in my opinion.
What do you think, Hot Sauce?
I don't remember this one.
This is the one where they're in the house.
Buster Rhymes, right?
Buster Rhymes.
Buster Rhymes.
Yes. Okay.
Trick or treat.
Yeah.
And
This theater.
they kill Laurie Strode off in like the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Down.
And you're like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
Now, I will say the idea of the movie,
Yeah, it was a cool idea.
is ahead of its time.
Yeah.
You know, what do you want to call that?
A streaming
Like a reality
A streaming
TV show.
reality show of
Okay.
people playing a Michael Myers game in the Michael
Can you
Myers house.
can you imagine if they'd have started the movie out like they do, but like when they get to the house, it turns into like a found footage movie?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
Mm.
that would have totally like threw people off. And
Oh, yeah.
maybe would have made a better movie.
it came out at the right era for it too.
Yeah.
Could have pulled that off.
Yeah. Ahead of its time, but they just
I really wish they'd have turned it into like a found footage movie, and that would have been ahead of all the other found footage
the
movies. back then.
roundhouse kick by Buster Rhymes cements it as the worst Halloween movie. And
doing some
They say Happy Halloween
kung
on the
fu
front.
He says,
woo.
he says trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
trick or
Motherfucker.
treat.
He's like, come
motherfucker.
on, Mikey.
Nothing against Buster Rhymes. Love the dude.
Yeah.
Love him to death. But man, this was a fucking awful movie.
He had a fucking like broken, like, was it broomstick using it as a fucking bow?
Oh yeah.
God damn.
All right. So
So we're voting that one up, right?
now we voted
Yeah,
it down.
sure.
We voted it down even more.
Yeah.
72% of people agree with us. It needs to stay at the bottom. So,
Well, even in the ending, you're like, so what's going to happen? And you're like, oh, well, nothing.
all right. With that being said, it's time for some horror trivia. All right. I got my cards ready. You guys ready?
I like horror trivia.
Horror trivia?
Yeah. Trivial horrors.
A horror trivia.
Trivia horrors.
Who hangs out on the corner of Main and 7th?
It's funny whenever I say I'm
Mom.
going Chuckles' mom. He's ripping on you, man. Hot sauce.
Oh,
All right, so we got Mr. PBS.
I can also keep score over here too.
You want to keep score?
I
I'll
can.
let you do it. So we're going to go 4 rounds, 10 questions each. And there will be a bonus hot sauce Scoville round. And those questions will be worth 2 points each, whereas the regular round, 1 point each.
Can I ask a question?
Go for it.
Do we have to let you finish reading the questions before we buzz in?
That is up to you.
No,
If you feel that confident in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
but if you buzz wrong, you can't answer again after he finishes it.
All right.
That's right.
You're excluded.
We make our own rules up as we go.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
how
pretty congenial.
that's how we fuck around. Yeah, everybody got their clickers ready? All right. How is yours read on here?
It's front and back.
Questions front and back?
Yep.
Okay. Man, I can do like a whole card on one round, it seems like. All right, we ready to kick this off?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Now,
All
do
right.
their buttons light up, or are we only going by sound?
Yeah,
Go
you
on-
got to do sound.
Going by sound. I guess me and you are the judges of that.
Okay, let me hear them all. Go through them. Let me hear each one.
you trying to call it since I'm over here?
What?
You trying to call the sound right here first?
You can judge in on it too. Yeah.
Like I said, we're all pretty fair about it.
Yeah. I mean, last time we were, All right, we ready, guys?
Yes.
What 1982 film directed by Wes Craven centers around a scientist who is transformed into a plant-based monstrous creature?
Swamp Thing. I have no idea. Is it?
Correct, sir.
I don't know why I was thinking it's like something else.
The Challenger.
Like-
I'm surprised you didn't get that.
I was just didn't occur to me at first. Like, wait a minute, what?
The Challenger has come out red hot. He
On
wants
the
that.
board.
yes, he does.
By the way, 3rd annual horror trivia sponsored by Burger King. Make sure you get a ghost pepper burger.
Wash it down with a White Claw.
Yeah.
Wash it down with a White Claw in an alley, crying away your troubles.
Yeah.
All right. What is the movie poster tagline for the 1985 movie House?
Ooh. I've seen it. Oh my God.
I'm gonna say, "Ding dong, you're dead."
Point awarded to Mr. PBS.
Really?
I thought, yeah.
Yeah, he got
I've
it.
seen it, but I couldn't remember.
I've got the two for that Arrow put out. I'm sure that's on there somewhere.
I love the house movies too.
All right. So we've got 8 more questions in round 1.
Okay.
I don't know if this is a horror movie. I'm not going to read that one. Fuck that one.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Read it anyway. It's an unofficial question.
What creature is the focus of the 2018 movie Meg?
Shark.
Yeah.
Megalodon.
Megalodon.
I don't think that's a horror movie.
It's like an action shark movie.
All right. A horror novelist returns to his boyhood home and finds that it has been invaded by ghosts and ghouls in this 1985 movie.
Read the question again one more time.
All right.
Author returns to his boyhood home.
A horror novelist returns to his boyhood home and finds that it has been invaded by ghosts and ghouls in this 1985 movie.
That house?
Yeah.
Point awarded to PBS.
Oh, shit.
Never actually seen all of it.
I've never seen them.
I've seen
I've
seen 1 and 2.
It's almost kind of horror comedy-ish.
Yeah.
I probably like it though.
Oh, this one's good.
Second one's more horror
All
comedy.
right, I'm into it.
He's into it, guys. Mr. Matt's into it. This 1982 film features an escaped mental patient with a drill who decides to crash a high school student slumber party.
That Slumber Party Massacre?
Point, Mr. PBS.
The Driller
Here we
Killer.
go. Here we
He's on a
go.
roll already.
There we go. He's on fire.
All
I
right.
thought Rob was going to get that one. I could feel it radiating from his soul.
I was thinking Massacre. I was like, is it Slumber?
All right. How many more questions do we have?
6.
6 more. All right. The Thing arrives at Outpost 31 in Antarctica disguised as what animal?
PBS.
PBS?
Wolf?
I think so. No.
No, that's wrong.
Dog.
I'll accept it. A husky.
Husky.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
I'll accept that.
I thought it was a German Shepherd.
Well, you
It's
thought wrong.
not. It's a husky. I just watched that 3 days ago.
Yeah, it's one of those.
I
little
should
snoop dogs.
jump in if I know it and yell the answer out and block all them from getting it.
Yeah.
We'll throw a twist in there.
All right. What room number was Danny Torrance told to avoid in The Shining?
237?
Point, Mr.
Yep.
PBS. Man. All right. We ready for the next one?
This is number 7.
A thick fog rolls in after a powerful storm,
The Fog.
bringing deadly creatures in what 2007 film directed by Frank? No, you're wrong, dude.
The Mist.
Yes.
Point, PBS.
Damn it.
He heard the fog. I got you.
I got
I got this motherfucker.
I got it. I'm beyond on the
You ain't
points.
going to get me on this one, mofo.
Beyond on the points. I'm gonna get a little antsy.
You got some premature
Yeah. Pretty much answers.
All right. What insects are closely associated with the urban legend of Candyman?
PBS.
PBS, yeah.
bees.
Point, Mr. PBS.
At least I knew it.
2 more
All right.
this round.
Give Rob a point.
This one's a slam dunk, all right? What country was the 2005 movie Wolf Creek set in? Robzilla.
Outback, Australia.
Point, Robzilla.
No, Rob, it was not set at the Outback
Outback
restaurant.
Steakhouse.
Outback Steakhouse.
This is
Where we at in
question 10. This is 10
This is
right here.
question 10. All right. Bob Clark directed both A Christmas Story and his 1974 Christmas slasher movie.
Black Christmas.
Point, PBS.
Here you go. Round 1, PBS 1.
What are we at? Like a 9-1
I
to
didn't
0?
love it.
I think I
Little,
7.
watch it.
7
9.
1 to 2.
Yeah. Yeah. 7-1.
7,
2. You got 2, right?
No, Zilla
I
got
don't
2.
think I got 2.
Zilla got 2.
Godzilla got 1.
Mr.
got
Matt
2.
got 1.
I definitely got 1. Just
Zilla
one.
got 2.
Zilla got 2. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna move that card there. I don't like that one question.
You doing 4 rounds?
Yes.
Go till we drop. I don't know anything else.
All right. What horror film was Eli Roth's directorial debut?
Hostel.
Wrong.
Cabin Fever.
Point, Mr. PBS.
I forgot all about that movie.
How are you going to forget about the little kid with the banjo doing karate off the porch or whatever?
Right.
My cousin actually left that movie. He's like, this is so fucking horrible.
This is round 2.
I remember
gentlemen.
liking that one for the most part.
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Name the movie.
That was me.
I think that was Matt.
Shining.
The Shining. Point, Mr. Matt.
Yeah.
All right. What series of children's books is written by author?
Goosebumps.
Yes, Goosebumps.
Woo!
Coming in hot.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, still alive.
Nah, he's still alive. He's from Columbus too,
Yeah,
isn't he?
Bexley.
All right. What was the name of Herschel Gordon Lewis's debut film? This is a
It's in there.
PBS question.
Yeah.
It's in there. Look at him. It's in
On my
there.
buzzer.
I'm going to guess Wizards of Gore.
Wrong. Since nobody else knows this, Living Venus.
I wouldn't have.
I have no idea what that was.
All right, this should be our Rob one.
The fog.
Was it now? Is it the fog? How'd you guess?
The Fog.
The fog.
He's like the Bears characters on SNL, but instead of the Bears, the Fog. This 2001 remake that stars Matthew Lillard prompted film critic Roger Ebert to claim the movie was literally too painful to watch.
13 Ghosts.
Point, Mr.
I don't
PBS.
remember
That's a
that
remake?
at all.
It's the one where they go in like the glass house.
Oh, okay.
That's I didn't know that's a remake.
Yep.
That's what threw me off. Yeah.
I
Rob had like all the like geometry puzzles going on in his head.
Yeah.
I remember hearing that Ebert hated that one.
He hated everything.
Yeah.
No,
I like
he
that
was
movie.
okay about some things, but it was fun enough.
All right. This is a good one. This film, written by Quentin Tarantino about a gang of vampires in a bar, was also made.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. I blanked. Go ahead. I know the movie.
From Dust Till Dawn.
Yep.
Point, Robzilla.
I wanted to say Bordello of Blood, and I knew it
Yeah.
was wrong.
Yeah.
Oh,
What? How many questions are we in round 2?
that was 5.
5. Okay. All right. What do the gang of killers wear in disguises in the 2011 movie You're Next?
Farm animals.
I'll accept it. Animal
Okay.
mask.
Animal mess. Because they have a sheep pig and
Yeah.
We have a 3-way tie so far. 6 questions into round 2.
Wow. All right. In the 1977 film The Hills Have Eyes, the father and 3 sons are all named after what celestial bodies?
Stars.
Stars.
No, it's
Fog.
the fog.
Is it the fog?
Space fog.
Space fog.
It's actually planets. I didn't know that one.
Okay, I guess I kind of. I think that was one of them.
That'd be a Jason one. Chuckles would know that one. All right. Why does Lance Henriksen's character summon the demon and Pumpkinhead?
For revenge for his dead son.
Yes. Point, Robzilla.
Saw the movie at your house, Rob.
Yeah.
That was a scary movie back
It,
then.
it was back then. Yeah. It's terrifying.
Still a good creature design.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a second one too?
Oh, they made like
Yeah.
4 or 5.
Yeah.
They got worse.
All right. Which original Friday the 13th film did Jason get his hockey mask?
I think it was Matt.
Matt. I heard Matt.
3.
Part 3. Point, Mr. Matt.
Yep. Yeah, the second one.
All right, where we at? Question number.
That was number 8. We got 2 left this round. Now, I'm not going by number of questions. I'm going by the number right till we get to 10 right.
Yeah, that's
Because like
yeah,
it's,
10 questions answered correctly.
Yeah.
Fuck this. This is 1954 one.
Do
Listen,
it.
I'll read it off, but this one doesn't count because we know who's going to get it.
I put down the fucking buzzer, just whatever.
This 1954 film
The
features
fog. No.
features a prehistoric gill man who kidnaps a scientist named Kay and falls in love with her.
That creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah. That was a slam dunk for him. No point for him, though.
Creature from the Foggy Lagoon.
The Foggy
point for
Lagoon.
him.
All right. What is the name of the ancient horned demonic spirit who pushes those who have lost the Christmas spirit?
Krampus?
Yes. Point, Mr.
Yeah,
Matt.
good shit.
It's
Fun
funny.
movie.
It's,
I can't see these all that well with my sunglasses.
I know.
So
I was
I'm like,
like,
is that homed or horned?
This homely demon.
Yeah.
Horny demon. Horny Krampus is after you this Christmas. Watch your chimney shoot.
All right. Reverend Cotton Marcus participates in a documentary trying to expose individuals who fake being possessed in this 2010 supernatural horror film.
Sounds good.
I haven't seen it. I'm going to know the name.
It's pretty easy.
Psych.
No.
The Possessed?
No, it's actually The Last Exorcism.
no,
I knew it was one of
You
those.
seen it? Anybody seen it?
No.
I thought you guys talked about it at some point. But there's a whole bunch of like,
I've talked about The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
yeah,
Rose.
there's the last Exorcist and the next Exorcist, Exorcist.
I don't think I
this
ever saw that
person
Last
or that
Exorcist.
person.
So it's really not that easy. I was just bullshitting you. All right. What 2016 film is about a deaf writer who gets stalked by a mass killer in it in an isolated house in the woods? It is Hush. Point, Robzilla.
good movie. That is 10.
That's a good
That's a
fucking
good,
movie.
that's a good movie.
It's on
That's a good movie.
Netflix.
Yeah,
I'll check
it's a good
it out.
movie.
Mike Flanagan's pretty good.
All right. What actor plays the character Jim?
going to round
This is the start of round 3.
This is started round 3.
Really?
Start of round 3.
What actor plays the character Jim Halsey in the 1986 road movie The Hitcher?
Rutger Hauer?
No.
C. Thomas Howell. C. Thomas Howell.
Point, Robzilla.
Oh, I should have.
Well, he was
Philip.
the hitchhiker though.
All right.
Guess number 2.
I guess number 2.
Let me see here. All right. And 28 days later, 2002.
Rob got that buzzer flying up there. Now he's ready to go. Like,
Uh-huh.
To whom does what does this say? The
Glasses off.
I know. To whom does the taxi protagonist use belong? Jim, Selena, Frank, or Major Henry West?
Frank.
Frank, yeah.
Frank, it is.
That was like one of our favorite movies.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah.
Who directed Magic 1978?
Magic?
Yeah. You don't know? Richard Attenborough? Is that how you say his name?
Attenborough.
Oh, whatever.
It's the one with Anthony Hopkins, and he has like the dummy.
Okay.
Ventriloquist dummy.
That
Oh.
sounds good.
What Halloween actress played the protagonist?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Point, Mr. Matt.
I mean, that's a very, very well good guess.
Hey, I was
it's
on
it's
Trivia
either that
Bowl,
or Nev
baby.
Campbell. I mean, at this
Yep.
point.
Yeah, she played the protagonist Elena in The Terror Train, 1980. Right. All right. What is the name of the haunted mansion in The Uninvited, 1944?
Say it one more time.
What is the name of the haunted mansion in The Uninvited, 1944?
Seen it. Can't remember the name of the mansion.
All right, it's Windward House. These are tough.
Mm-hmm. Some of these are hard.
These are really tough. Should we go back to the other cards?
No, I'll go through some of these.
Yeah, we'll go.
Okay.
The Fog.
Is that what pressed your button? The fog.
All right. Who directed The Sound of Music, 1965, and The Haunting, 1963?
I don't know.
I was put my fucking buzzer down at this point.
I feel like I should know that, but I don't.
I know.
You should. We really think you should.
You should know it. Let me put my other glasses on. It's hard to read this font.
Smaller than the other one.
Yes, it is.
More questions per card.
It is. There's like 4. On the other one, there's like 2. Okay, so that was red.
Round 3 is turning out to be a kick in the dick. Just in case.
Robert Wise. Kyle should have known that one. Fucking. All right, and Drag Me to Hell, 2009. How many days will protagonist Christine Brown be tormented before being dragged to hell?
Never seen it. 13.
Wrong.
10.
Wrong.
7.
Wrong again. 3 days.
Good work, boys. Good.
Good work.
I've only seen that one once.
Me too.
All right, here we go. What actress portrayed protagonist Grace Stewart in The Others, 2001?
Nicole Kidman.
Point, Mr. PBS.
He's on the board, folks.
Okay, in Drag Me to Hell, 2009, what animal becomes possessed and begins hurling obscenities? Oh, this is easy.
Parrot.
No.
I've never seen the movie.
Cat.
Nope, it's a goat.
That's even better.
You know the scene where they're like trying to get the spirit that's cursed her, and they trap it in the goat.
Forever since I've seen it. Yeah.
What real life magician played the magician in Terror Train, 1980?
David Copperfield.
Point, Mr. Matt.
Ooh-wee.
I was thinking that. I'm like, maybe I don't think so.
Never seen Terror Train.
Yeah.
Yeah, neither have I. Okay, the leader of the vampires in 30 Days of Night, 2007, is played by what actor?
I like that one.
That's a great
What's
vampire movie.
The leader of the vampires? Is
Yeah,
that
he's
correct?
played by who? He's not going to get it. The Fog.
Foggy Foggerson?
No.
I was going to say Josh Hartnett because he becomes
He's not.
It'd be like some Russian guy.
Danny Houston.
Okay.
Or Huston, however you pronounce his name.
Might be something like
All right. What is the name of the haunted house in The Haunting, 1963?
Oh.
So this is a PBS one.
Mhm.
It's easy too.
It's oh shoot, like Hill House.
Point, Mr.
Nice.
PBS. He's coming through in the clutch to maintain his crown.
Mhm.
All right, let's see here. All right, in The Loved Ones, 2009, what two letters encircled by a heart does Lola Stone carve into the chest of protagonist Brent Mitchell?
LB.
Close, but no
Nope.
cigar.
LM.
No, it is LS, her initials.
It's a great movie too.
Got that one. Haven't watched it yet.
All right.
Every time you smile, it's a good one.
What actor portrayed Sheriff Eben Olison in 30 Days of Night?
Josh Hartnett.
Point, Robzilla. Can you see I throw alley-oops to Rob?
It is a good movie.
It's a great movie. I
I
love
need to
it.
revisit that one.
It's probably one of the best vampire movies.
30 Days of Night is set in what American state?
Alaska.
Point, Mr. Matt. All right, let's see here. What weapon does Maddie obtain from villainous man in Hush?
Crossbow.
Point, Robzilla. I don't even remember that one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was 9.
After he fucked up her hand. Jesus
more.
Christ.
That's 9?
Yeah.
Okay. All of the footage in the Blair Witch Project 1999 is meant to come from how many cameras used by the backpackers?
1.
Wrong.
I'm gonna say 2.
Point, Robzilla. He guessed them.
Zilla.
I'm confident with the
He
2.
threw a fucking number out
I
there.
did.
I still love that movie.
All right. So that's the end of round 3.
In round 3. Do you want a total or do you just want to wait?
Ooh,
Give me a total right now since we're going into round 4. Who's winning?
Right now, we have Mr. PBS with 11. We have Matt with 9.
Damn.
And we have Zilla with 10.
Neck and neck. You don't hear.
It's right
Pressure's
there.
on.
That's super close.
It's right there.
Let me grab a White Claw real quick. I need it for this final
Can
round.
you get me one too?
Yeah.
I'm surprised that there's a few answers that you didn't get. Like I'm like 1944. Let's put down. Let's put it down.
You know, if he didn't smoke you guys in round one, it'd be over because I mean he ain't got shit the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, the harder ones are getting him.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting 20 questions about Hush and 30 Days of Night.
He was waiting for the 1932 black and white 34-minute silent film.
like when we did our practice questions, it had 10 questions about Creep Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unplugged to you.
Oh, you're good. All right, are we ready to get the final round in?
Yeah.
Round
Of our
4.
third annual horror trivia. We should have done this at a bar somewhere and just got people some drunk lady to come in, you know,
Like we did at 311. Hey, let's have a podcast.
Halloween. Michael Myers, Jason.
You go to Lowell's Tavern there in Allen Creek, you know that.
The fog.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
The fog.
Jason said we should go to Lavelle's Tavern in Allen Creek there.
I've been there a couple times.
Have you?
Yeah.
You probably got hit on by a bunch of like women thinking you were some rich professor or something with that beard.
No, they thought I was my dad.
Man, you had to beat the bitches off of you, didn't you? Mr. Talbot, Terry, get over here.
That's not me.
That's my dad. That's my dad. Oh, well. Next best thing. All right, we ready?
Yeah.
What 2016 M. Night Shyamalan film is about a kidnapper with 23 different personalities?
Rob.
Split.
Point Robzilla.
Fantastic movie.
What is the profession of the main heroine in the 1981 werewolf film The Howling? I guess I'll give it to Robzilla.
Rob.
TV news reporter. Point Robzilla.
Doo-doo-doo.
Got to go back to the hard questions here.
Yeah.
In what year is the Blair Witch Project set?
1999.
No, sir. That's what year it was made.
95.
Close, but no.
96.
No, 1994.
My other guess would have been 97. So I was.
Your guess was 99.
I know.
Who could afford a video camera in 1994?
I mean, they were probably doable. Too big shoulder mounted.
Yeah.
30 Days of Night was based off of what graphic novel in the same by the same name by author? What author?
Frank Miller.
No.
Well, I don't think I knew.
Stephen Niles.
I didn't know the author.
I wouldn't have known that one either.
I thought the question was gonna be like 30 Days a Night is based off of what
The third annual 30 Days a Night Halloween trivia contest.
What is the name of the butcher character portrayed by Vinnie Jones in Midnight Meat Train 2008?
Mahogany.
Point Robzilla.
Never heard of that one.
that's a Robzilla.
That's
watch,
a-
I'm sure.
That's yeah.
Robzilla movie all the way.
I'm sure.
One of Bradley Cooper's first movies.
He's in it. Yeah.
I'm sure Robzilla watched that at like midnight on Sci-Fi Channel back in 2001 or something.
Oh yeah,
The last.
that was a Netflix.
the last 30 minutes make the movie.
I tried to watch that movie. I couldn't stay awake in it.
Watch the last half hour of it.
And what persona does the Tiddler character of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde remain upon death?
Hyde. I've never seen it.
No.
There you go.
Jekyll.
Yeah. Point Mr. BS.
50-50 on that one. There.
You got to buzz in for those 50-50s.
Oh man, this is a TV show one. I gotta skip that one.
Ooh, just for fun.
Okay, just for fun. Under what mall was one of the Hawkins keys located in Stranger Things?
So what was the name of the mall? Stranger Things.
Yeah.
I haven't watched season 3 yet.
I can't remember the name of the mall.
Starcourt Mall.
I was gonna say Starlight Mall.
I can remember it all.
Dude, they are big on. This has like the same movies over and over.
Well,
So
I mean, there's like 300 cards in there, so I'm
Yeah.
sure some of them just.
I'm gonna pass that card up because it
Repeat.
has another movie.
Third annual 30 Days of Night.
It was another Hush one. I was like, What are the 3 rules to Ouija and Ouija Origin of Evil 2016?
Do it, Rob. Do it. The fog and
The fog and
Fog,
Oh.
crossbows, and meat cleavers.
and Vinny Jones.
what's the actor in 30 Days of Night? Josh Hartnett.
Josh
Josh Hartnett. Never play alone, never play in a cemetery, always say goodbye. The Midnight Train 2008 was based off a short story of the same name by what author?
Stephen King.
No.
Clive Barker.
Point, Mr. PBS.
I guess that. Every time I think of Clive Barker, I always just think of Hellraiser, and that's it.
Oh man, there's some Stranger Things questions in here, man. Okay, we'll put that card down. All right. What special effects artist created the werewolf transformation scene in American Werewolf in London 1981?
Stan Winston?
No. No other guesses?
Tom Savini.
Oh, the other guy. I can see his face.
Rick Baker.
Yeah.
I can see his face.
His work on the film earned him the inaugural Academy Award for Best Makeup. All right. What actor from The Office portrayed one of the protagonists in House of a Thousand Corpses 2003?
Rainn Wilson.
Point, Mr. Matt.
Woo-wee.
I think I've seen that one all the way through.
I forget he's in the very beginning.
How many masked strangers attacked the couple in The Strangers 2008?
3.
Man.
Point, Mr. Matt.
Woo-wee.
He's on it.
Just needed my Office question.
What Talking Dead host portrayed one of the protagonists in House of a Thousand Corpses?
Josh Hartnett.
We say it again.
What Talking Dead host portrayed one of the protagonists in the House of a Thousand Corpses?
I don't know his name.
Chris Hardwick.
Chris Hardwick.
I was trying to think of his name.
You bombed on that one, man.
Nobody like Chris Hardwick.
Yeah, he's a loser. What E.T., the extraterrestrial actor, also appeared in Ouija Origin of Evil 2016? You just want me to say it?
I know his name. Is it Danny Thomas?
No. Henry Thomas.
Henry Thomas. I knew that.
Henry Thomas.
Because I think that was a Mike Flanagan movie too. He's in all the he's in some of the Mike Flanagan stuff.
Who directed House of a Thousand Corpses? Robzilla.
Rob Zombie.
Point. Robzilla. How many more we got to go?
2 more.
2 more?
2 more.
All right. Let's see here. Let's see if we can find a good one for you guys. No, please don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequel. Name the movie.
Who buzzed out?
Rob.
Scary movie.
No. How did you fuck that up?
Scream? I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, Scream.
What are you doing, Rob?
I was thinking.
Fuck, dude.
You really fucked me up with Scary Movie.
Maybe
Scary Movie 2?
Well, she does that.
maybe she does say that. in
When
Scary
she
Movie.
breaks her own leg, and then
Yeah.
she hurts her, so that's what threw me off.
Okay.
That
So
was
I remember we
9.
saw that in the theaters, and you're laughing your ass off in the movie.
Oh, yeah. At the shitty little South High Theater?
So this is number 10.
Well, it should be if they get it.
Although get this one.
Okay.
The fog. You felt bad if that's what it was.
All right. Good Ash, Bad Ash. I'm the guy with the gun. Name the movie.
That was me.
I don't know.
Evil Dead. Oh, I fucked it up. Yep. I don't know who got it that time.
We got a tie.
I don't know. I don't know who got it. I think
Well-
Zilla, but I'm not sure.
Do another.
We'll do
question.
one more, but I'll give you the answer to this one.
Army of Darkness.
Army
Yeah,
of Darkness. All right.
I know it's okay. I'll send my buzzer like it's going to matter more times like it matters.
This 1990 movie featuring Julia Roberts and Kiefer Sutherland is about the consequences of traveling on the other side.
Flatliners.
God damn it.
PBS for the point.
God damn it.
Is that a good one?
Yeah,
It was okay.
It's pretty solid. It's worth a watch. Not great, but worth a watch.
Not the remake, though. I heard that's god awful.
All right. At the end of 4 rounds,
Uh-oh, he's totaling it up, ladies and
total them
gentlemen.
up. Make sure I get them right.
Need some totaling up music.
All right. We have PBS with 14, Matt with 12, and Zilla with 14.
Wow, we are deadlocked.
It's about how it went last
Going into the Scoville round.
10 questions in this round as well?
Yes. You got 10 questions,
I've
right?
got 10 questions, yeah.
And they're worth 2 points apiece. And you still scoring this one, right?
Yeah, I can.
All right.
I'm just writing down my new totals.
Whenever you are ready to start it off, sir.
Now, I'll be reading off my screen, so you'll have to keep an eye on listening and who got the buzzers.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. All right. What movie was the first horror movie to win an Oscar?
All right, Mr. PBS.
Silence of the Lambs.
No.
Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, I think that was Rob.
Rosemary's Baby?
No.
Exorcist?
The Exorcist.
Ah.
Tied
Now-
14 all, boys.
I heard that one the other day.
Now, I added like 2 bonus points to that, but there's 2 questions I added as bonus points because I wasn't sure how we were going to do this. So I can ask those as bonus and more points, or I can just leave them out. How do you want to do it? Because I didn't count the bonus as part of my original 10. So I could just leave them totally out and just come back to them later and just see if anybody knows or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Leave them out for now.
Leave them out, and
Okay.
if we need tiebreakers, then we'll go there.
Okay. All right. Question number 2. What 1980 movie stars Jamie Lee Curtis, Janet Leigh, and John Carpenter?
Mr. PBS.
The Fog.
The Fog.
Yeah.
Rob!
Fucking quit.
I almost
He'd been sitting on that. He knew the
I know.
question was
That's why he's been
coming all
fucking
night.
laughing.
I almost didn't want to answer. I'm like, no, wait a minute. Too perfect.
Well, and I thought it might be kind of a trick question because John Carpenter's uncredited, but he is in it. So I didn't know.
He's in the beginning.
Yeah.
See, I forget about that.
All right. Which 1978 Jeff Goldblum movie is a remake of the?
Oh, shit. The Fly was my guess.
It's not.
Yeah. I heard remake.
Now
But
you're
which-
done.
What's the rest of the question?
Which 1978 Jeff Goldblum movie is a remake of the 1956 original and also based on a book?
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
That's it.
Of course,
Wow.
The Fly is a remake
Yeah.
with Jeff
Yeah.
Goldblum.
Uh-huh.
He's finishing
He-
strong. Have
he-
you
And I didn't know if that would like throw him putting that in there and like the remake and
Hot sauce was getting tricky on that one.
trying. This
You will
is
listen to me finish the question.
Yeah.
okay. Now this one here is let me hold on. I do got 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right. This one here is like the fucking gimme of all gimmies. What are the
Give me the
3
fun.
masks in Halloween 3?
Mr. PBS.
Skeleton, witch, and a pumpkin.
Yes.
So what is
PBS
it now?
is cleaning house.
18,
Cleaning up in the
18,
Scoville. round.
18, 14,
He's,
14.
he's pulling the Steph
20,
Curry and the
14,
buzzer
14?
beaters here.
it's 18, 14, 14, right?
Something like that.
Might be 2014.
20, 14, 14.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's kicking ass this round.
Come on, Matt.
I just want to be
Okay.
Rob.
This is something you guys might have to like think about or maybe write it down to help you. I'm going to give you 4 films and I'm going to give you the number of films, or I'm sorry, I'm going to give you 4 franchises. I'm going to give you the number of films in the franchise and I want you to rank them from highest grossing to lowest grossing worldwide.
Hold on, let me get
Highest and look. Hold on.
Highest to lowest grossing. It's
You got some
I'm going to give you
pencils
4 franchises and I'm going to give you the number of movies in each franchise. I put work into this. You gave me an assignment. I fucking did it.
When I said we should have a hot sauce Scoville challenge, I knew his eyes were going to light
He
up.
wasn't playing.
Of course, he's
All
got
right.
the fucking time to do it.
So I'm going to give you 4 franchises, and I'm going to give you the number of films in each franchise. And I want you to rank them from worldwide highest grossing to the lowest grossing.
Not film by film, but franchise by
Franchise.
Franchise by franchise. Yes. Okay. All right. And this is in no particular order. We have Friday the 13th with 12 films in the franchise. Scream with 5 films in the franchise. The Exorcist with 5 films in the franchise. And The Ring with 11 films in the franchise. And I want you to rank them from highest grossing to lowest grossing worldwide.
Worldwide.
Fuck it. Ring, Scream, Exorcist Friday.
Say it again.
Ring, Scream, Exorcist Friday.
No, incorrect.
He's just shooting Hail Mary.
You know you gotta take a shot.
Shooting the full quarter here.
I'm gonna try. You said start with the lowest, correct?
Start
No,
with the high.
highest to lowest.
Scream, Friday the 13th, The Ring, and Exorcist.
No.
Oh gosh.
Want to chance it or not?
I'm going to guess.
All right.
I'm going to guess Friday the 13th. Scream, Ring, Exorcist.
No.
What is it?
Scream was 744 million. The Ring was 654 million. The Exorcist with 589 million, and Friday the 13th was
Fuck, that was close.
465.
Really?
Thought Friday.
You flip flop the top.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember. I just watched a thing on the exorcism, and they talked about how people stood in lines to see that movie for weeks.
Yeah.
All right.
Seems
So-
like that should have been one of the bonus hot questions.
So we're still at 2014, 14.
2014-14. Yep. What is the single highest grossing horror movie of all time?
Damn good question.
Talking about adjusted for inflation.
No, just worldwide gross. And I did worldwide gross on everything. I
Fucking
didn't do
Jaws.
it. What's that?
Jaws.
No.
Highest grossing horror movie.
Single movie. And I will tell you, it is part of a franchise.
That's
Halloween 2018.
No.
You gonna take a shot at it, Zilla?
Scream.
No. It $700 million.
Uh-huh.
That's a tricky one there.
Yeah.
And I wanted to I'm glad that it was it, because I didn't want it to be something like Jaws where you could argue that it wasn't horror. Like, I'm glad it was it, because you kind of really can't argue that. Okay. Clive Barker's The Forbidden, from his short story collection entitled Books of Blood, was turned into what horror movie franchise?
Ooh.
I'm gonna take a guess, Hellraiser, but I don't think that's not right.
No.
That's too obvious.
I
for
know.
it to be.
I know. I'd rather try than not try.
He's not going to give you a slam dunk like that.
Oh, I know.
Will you repeat it again, Hot Sauce?
Yeah. Clive Barker's The Forbidden, from his short story collection entitled Books of Blood, was turned into what horror movie franchise?
Really don't have a guess.
Franchise. Feel like I'm gonna know, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, everybody will know it. It's Candyman.
Yeah.
Oh,
So they kind of jumped out on me, but I've kicked them in the dick ever since.
yeah. Yeah, these are some good questions, man.
They're very good questions.
I like-
I knew the Scoville round would be good.
You knew Hot Sauce was gonna put some effort into it.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't want to make them like too obscure and difficult, but I kind of wanted to give a little bit of prior to the Candyman, Tony Todd had starred in what 1990 remake directed by Tom Savini?
Night of the Living Dead.
Living Dead it is.
Man,
Gotta beat Rob.
we just talked about that
We did.
last week.
Okay.
It's no
This one-
longer about beating Mr. PBS.
I don't think
It's-
we can anymore.
It's about beating Rob.
Well, remember there's the bonus at the end too, but we'll
Second
give
place.
them
We'll have a second place.
place
round.
bonus. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay. This one is a Guinness World Records. What horror film holds the top 2 spots for the Guinness World Record for the most retakes of a scene with dialogue with 2 different scenes?
The Shining.
Correct.
Good one.
Do you know what the 2 scenes are for no points?
It's got to be one with Wendy.
Yep.
Because Kubrick like hated what was the
Mhm.
name?
Shelley Duvall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He tortured her, didn't he?
Yeah.
So the bat scene.
That's number 2. That was 127 retakes.
Whew. And then
Like I'll give you the number. It's 148 is the highest.
Jesus Christ.
the all
And
working.
these are retakes with dialogue. If you look it up, there's like Charlie Chaplin had like 9,000 retakes, but they were silent films, so it doesn't count.
It does
The,
if
the
you're-
100
yes.
148 is the Shine scene with Dick and Danny are talking about what the Shine is.
Oh yeah.
That was 148 retakes.
That's probably my favorite horror movie. I've seen it so many times.
And this one I kind of put in for fun. This is the last of my 10, which it's out of control now. PBS won. But it is what 2014 horror film produced by WWE Studios stars former WWE wrestler Dylan Hornswoggle Postel in the titular role?
It was mad.
Leprechaun 22. I have no idea. I just wanted to jump in. Just
That
give me
is
Leprechaun.
not
Just give me
correct.
Leprechaun.
He can have it. It was Leprechaun Origins.
There you go.
Yeah, Rob, take that.
Rob was ready. Rob was like, ah.
WWE question there. At the
Well, I was. Well, there.
How did he not get it?
he was ready for See No Evil with Kane.
Right.
Well, and there's another one with Rey Mysterio.
Oh, I didn't know about that one. at all.
Yeah, there's one with Rey Mysterio. He's like a luchador who takes their face instead of the mask.
I don't.
do you want to know what the 2 bonus ones were for the Exorcist question?
Sure.
What are the 2 categories that it won the Oscar for?
Special effects and makeup.
No,
Script.
kind of. It was best screenplay based on material from another medium.
editing?
And what?
Editing.
No, best sound.
Sound. I was thinking of sound because it's known for having a lot of like subliminal images and sounds or something.
How many nominations did it get? I don't know if this is a record or anything. It was just something I found while I was looking.
What'd you say?
You said 8. I think closer to 4.
13.
10.
Oh,
8.
Showing some love for it.
Third place is all right, Rob.
You hanging in over there, Chuckles?
got
We
a
have
stretch.
a final score after the bonus round of PBS with 24, Matt with 16, and Zilla with 14.
Congratulate your 3-time champion.
Hail
You
to the
rule.
king, baby.
3 crowns, baby.
Hail
But
to
we
the
only
king.
got him 2.
3 grams.
Hey, he's unstoppable. The man is
He turned it on when he needed it.
He's got to get his picture taken.
Look this way.
Yeah, we'll get pictures after we end this.
Rob, we kept it close through 3 quarters.
But man, you guys gave him the heat this year.
We had a 3-way tie at one point in the final round.
Yeah, you gave him the heat. But I mean, what else can you say? I mean, the guy is just a monster at
You
horror
could
trivia.
say I would have known that if I was there, but I wasn't there this year.
That's right. That's right. So they'll just have to watch it and say they're gonna beat your ass next year and not show up or commit. But
I'd have known the highest grossing franchises from top to bottom.
I don't know. I don't.
Sure.
Yeah,
That's a
those
hard one.
those are just in the list. Those aren't like the top 4 or the bottom 4. Those are just 4 in the list of the top grossing horror
So
franchises.
really good questions. Really good question.
That one was fun. I like
Yeah.
that question.
He did a good job.
Oh, that's a fantastic job.
The Scoville bonus round is something to look forward to in the future.
Feel the heat.
Hot.
But All right. That has been episode 143 of the Sleazy Podcast. I hope everyone enjoyed the 3rd annual horror trivia. We can't get anybody to beat Mr. PBS. So if you think you've got the guts to come on here next year and take him down, take the crown away from him, you're more than welcome to try.
You have a year notice.
I got the 3-peat. I want to be like Ken Jennings. I want to retire and host the show now.
Yeah. Okay. But like I said, that has been episode 143. As always, my call to action is to get one person to listen to the show, and from there we'll get another person. But as always, keep it sleazy.
Thanks for listening to the Sleazy Podcast. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and remember, listen to Sleazy.